scale. What the heck? Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. Why do we not want to listen to the scale all the time? Guys, so the reason we don't want to listen to the scale every single minute of every single day when you're into it is it's not the best tool. I would actually put it on one of the bottom tools to use. Yes, you can use it to be like, okay, I gained a pound or lost a pound, and it gives you a little bit of progress, but that's all it shows us is a little bit of progress. But with that said, like in the last couple of weeks, if you guys have been following me, I've gotten way leaner and I haven't lost that much weight. I've been staying around the same weight and I've actually lost body fat. So again, the reason why the scale is not a great tool is because you never know what your water weight's going to be. You never know what it's going to say because some scales are different. I can step on 2 different scales. It's going to give me 2 different numbers. So if you are one of the people fretting and freaking out about the scale, stop. Don't do that. If it was me, I'd tell everybody take a picture of yourself and then go through visual looks because you'll be able to see a lot more visually than the scale. For example, I have a guy who I'm working with, Ron, a lot of you guys know it. He's only lost like 5-10 pounds on the scale, but he's lost over 4 inches in his waist. So he's now fitting, he was in 40s and now he almost fits in like 36s. So that's a bigger marker, not the scale. So don't use the scale, don't live by it, and don't die by it either. Live your life, enjoy it, and make sure you're having fun while you're losing weight. Good morning, sunshine. I feel like crap. What a day. Me and Melissa, she's cooking. She's cooking for me. You guys didn't know that. She's my own professional cook. Nah, just kidding. She's just getting breakfast. Just getting going for today. Yeah, like I said, not feeling so hot. You can't tell, and that's because I just took a lot of pre-workout because I needed caffeine. I had a day yesterday. I was up at 4 a.m. and I worked straight till about 8 o'clock, and then I didn't go to bed till about 10:30. So I felt like this morning when I woke up, I got hit by a bus, just crushed. But now, that's no excuse. Still got to go hit our workout for the day, but thankfully today's kind of like an easier day. But while Melissa's cooking and I'm waiting for my clothes to get a little warmer and wrinkled away, because you got to look good at the gym. That's just a must, right? Let's do a body update so you guys can see where I'm at. Alrighty, this is what we're looking like this morning. We weighed in at 163, so after the 159 day, had some carbs, water up, not worried. Mondays are usually the heaviest day, Fridays are my lightest day, but this is what we're looking like this morning. This is after having tuna, rice cakes, and then 32 ounces of pre-workout. But we're still getting leaner. I'm showing you guys my poses that I've been practicing. Yeah, you know what I think. But time to get going. We gotta go work out. So I'm gonna go get changed and we're gonna go hit this leg workout.
It is the normal leg day, so back to deadlift today paired with our lateral raises. Just going 4 sets of 10 on the hex bar deadlift and then going 4 sets of 20 on the lateral raises today, doing a superset between the two. Then moving on to Bulgarian split squats with the dumbbells, and we're pairing that with our cable upright row just to hit the lateral head of the shoulders today with the legs, and then moving into the glute bridge, going a little heavier with it, but making sure we get a nice good squeeze during the movement, pairing that with the machine lateral raises, and then finishing up the workout with 30 minutes on the treadmill.
Man, what a workout. I am absolutely dead, my friends. That took everything I had. I actually had to even put down the treadmill that I usually do at 3.5, or actually at the speed 3.3. I had to turn it down to 3 because I was just gassed. I'm just dying, my friends. But pushing through. Now I'm super excited. I get to go have my protein, which is delicious. And I also get to go have rice cakes. So I'm going to go eat that real quick, and we're going to just kind of take it easy. So I'm just going to shower. Pretty easy day today. Thank goodness. I really need a rest day. I might even be able to get a nap today just because yesterday just crashed me. I woke up, like I said, feeling like I got hit by a train. And it's just really because workouts are getting more intense. because again, I'm always trying to go up in weight and make them a little better. And then also food keeps going down every once in a while. So again, I had some people tell me this, and it's true, and I just need to realize it. I'm doing this to myself, right? So I can't get all grouchy, or I can't be well, I can be grouchy, but I just can't take it out on others, because again, this is me doing it to myself, and just have to just try to stay more positive with everybody and be happier, which is tough, not gonna lie, but we keep on pushing through, no excuse. So we're gonna go home, shower, eat some food, and get feeling a little bit better, hopefully. All right, my friends, we are here. So post-workout, what I do, this right here is a little scoop, creatine, just down the hatch. You just go, it's non-flavored. It doesn't taste the best. Everybody's like, oh, that's gross. I can't taste anything, and it's easy. So that's probably about 2.5 grams. I do about 5 grams a day, 2.5 before workout, 2.5 after workout. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going rice cakes. 2 of them I do with peanut butter. I'll do 2 of them. I do caramel. It gives me a little bit of life. So I get a total of 4 post-workout normally. And then my favorite of all time, this is mint ice cream chocolate chip by First Form. I get it at Peak Nutrition here in Scottsdale. It's amazing, and it's actually pretty cheap. And then also I get the mint, or the regular just ice cream sandwich, which is by far, like, these 2 are like the best tasting protein I've ever had. So if you guys have never had First Form, like, I highly recommend it. But you just do 1 level scoop. And the thing I love about First Form, it tastes so good, but it just sets up so good. I've never had a protein that like sets up actually like it's in milk. So like, even though this is like 12 ounces of water, it tastes like it's in milk. And so the flavor, you can't beat it. So I'm just gonna smash this real quick. So I'm just gonna drink protein shakes, which is 25 grams of protein. I get about 44 carbohydrates from my rice cakes because they're each 11 carbs. And then I do a half a tablespoon of my natural peanut butter, and that is on my Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and most of my days. That's usually my like post-workout. But to be honest, it's my one meal that like I love, and it gets me through the day. So gonna eat that, gonna shower, and then we'll see where the day takes us. Alrighty, just getting done running errands for the morning into the afternoon. It's about 1 o'clock here. Had to take care of some business items I couldn't really post about. So just had to go take care of those, and then made a quick stop here at JSF to drop some things off. So we are now, I got a youth page up with that as well, posting Instagram and just trying to grow that as well. So just hitting up a lot of that today. And now, since I said it's like 1 o'clock, I'm gonna go home. It's time to eat again, which I'm ready for. So I'm gonna go eat, what do we got? Chicken and Brussels sprouts now, and chicken and green beans for the rest of the day, and maybe some eggs. Crazy, we get to eat whatever we want. But we're gonna go do that, and then we got more tonight. Like I said, I feel like I got hit by a train today. Super tired, so my actual plan is I'm doing pretty good on everything that I need to get done. So I'm gonna go home, grab some food, and maybe take a little nap, I think is where the day is going to take us. So we're gonna drive home and go do some cooking, baby. Time to chow. We got our Brussels sprouts, great value, nothing but the best, going in. So we'll just dump those bad boys in, let the water boil. I always do Brussels sprouts because they're just a little higher carbs than the green beans, so I like to have them for that meal. And then, like you guys know I like to do, I cut up all my chicken on usually Sunday just to make my life easier. And then we just place them on it. It takes about 10 minutes to get it. Again, a lot of guys will be like, how do you weigh it? I've done this enough. I usually know what looks about 10 ounces. Even if I'm off an ounce or 2, I can make that up and throughout my day with my food. But it's just pretty much this with this skillet, because of how I cut my chicken. Normally when I fill this bad boy up, I got a couple bigger cuts today. But usually when I fill that up, it's pretty close to 10 ounces, which I will eat for 2 meals. So I'm only gonna do 5 ounces for this meal. So let me just grab my lid so it cooks a little faster. So we got the chicken cooking, chicken all done there. Brussels sprouts are about to come and boil. And then the one thing that gets me through the day. So I get about 3 servings of peanut butter a day. I use half of it, and then I get 2.5 for the remaining of my day. So I'm gonna have just 1 serving, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter for this meal. And then I'm probably gonna be honest to take a nap, you guys, because I'm just shot. And I've said it a million times, I need to wake up, but I don't think I'm waking up right now. So just gonna eat this, cook it all up, go watch probably some YouTube and chill, and then kind of take it easy today. It is nice on my Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. For the most part, some days I do have to train a lot of people. It just matters, like, you know, how their week looks. Some days I'm running with my head cut off on Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays. And then there's some days like today, you know, I hit them all yesterday, and everybody's schedule works, so I don't have to do anything until later this evening, which makes my life a little better. So I'm gonna go, like I said, cook this stuff up, and then we're gonna smash it, and then probably take a little nap. So I lost the shirt. It's too hot in here. And you guys will learn, if you haven't learned already, especially with summer, I don't like wearing shirts. So I get yelled at by my mom all the time. She tells me to put my shirt on. So that's fun. But with that, Lawry's, that's what I throw on almost everything. I will have to take it out here soon because it is super high in sodium. It's, you know, 1/4 of a tablespoon or a teaspoon is like 380 milligrams, which is super high when it comes to sodium. Right now, it doesn't really matter because I'm not like close to the competition. Like once you get like a week out, then your sodium intake does matter because of like how much water weight you're gonna hold and all that. But being from the Midwest, that's what I like to eat. We put Lawry's on like steak, chicken, everything. We put Lawry's on legit almost everything. That's how I've grown up. So that's kind of like my saving grace with the vegetables, because otherwise I would just be eating plain Brussels sprouts, and it's not my go-to. So that just makes it so I actually like the Brussels sprouts. And then chicken's just about finishing up, and then we're gonna smash this meal. I already got my peanut butter in. As you guys can tell, the peanut butter just makes me that much happier. But we're gonna do that and we'll hang out. Like I said, you guys, I can just tell. Don't know if you can read that. That says 10 ounces, right on the dot. 10 ounces right on the dot. I'm like, that's what 10 ounces looks like. So again, once you guys have done this for long enough, you guys can usually eyeball it. Even if it would have been off half an ounce or an ounce, you know, you can still usually bounce back. But it's just, you weigh your stuff out so you know it. I'm weighing it because I have to with the show. I have to know exactly what I'm eating. But just in like the big scheme of things, when you guys are doing life, you know, I always tell people, track it for like a week or two so you have an idea, hey, this is what a serving size looks like. This is what this many ounces looks like. And now you just know when you're going out or you're hanging out with people, hey, when I go out, that's about 4 ounces of chicken and so on. So just my little glimpse on that. Just ate some food. Now I'm just doing my usual YouTube. I absolutely love, I know I've said it several times, but Max Tuning, he's just like hilarious. He's like friends with Christian Guzman, which I watched him as well, and I'm gonna watch probably a video there today if I don't take a nap. But he's so entertaining. So if you guys haven't checked out Max, check him out. He's super funny, and he's like talks business talk, and then also just puts awesome content out. But yeah, sometimes I get sick of Netflix, and I'm like, oh, I'll just watch these guys. And to be honest, it's kind of like I want to model some of my stuff after them, and so it's fun to watch and see how they do things, and then hopefully one day maybe I get to that level. All right, you guys, I promise I've moved. I am now just cooking my green beans. I'm about to have some more peanut butter because I get 1 serving, and then I got my chicken that we cooked up earlier for 5 ounces. So it's about 4 o'clock. I took a little nap. Didn't sleep the best. My brain just doesn't shut off usually during the day, which is tough. So I'm just gonna eat that. Probably watch a little Christian Guzman while we wait, and then the 30 minutes before, I have to actually do posing for about 5 times of holding it for about 30 seconds each pose, which takes about 15 to 20 minutes. So we will do that right before we go to practice tonight. It'll be the life of Jacob, so it'll be fun, but I'm just gonna eat real quick because I'm kind of hungry, and then we'll get going. Time to do some posing. So I just ate a bunch of food. It looks a little weird, but again, part of the show, or most of the show, is you actually have to pose. You have to display the muscles. And so it's just not like coming up here and going flex, right? You got to hit certain poses. So there's 4 actual poses that I have to hit for men's physique. So one I've been working on, you'll be going with the quarter turn, but the biggest thing is I got to work on bringing the obliques down bring the abs. We'll hit a back pose, we'll hit another right turn, and then we'll have my front facing one, which I'm going to actually have a little, instead of being so side, I'm going to actually have a little bit of twist to hit it. So I will show you a quick view of what it looks like, and then I got about 10 to 15 minutes of actual posing like this, just to condition the muscles to get ready for that show day. So I'm trying to hit that every single day. So this is what it's just looking like real quick. So I come out on stage, come up, hit, nice pose, squeeze, flex, and hold this for 30 seconds. Then I'm going to come into that back pose. Then we come into that right, bam. And then we'll finish with up to the side. And so again, why I do this is because I want to have the best looking display of how I can show my muscles off. Again, I'm not going to be the biggest guy, and I'm also probably not going to be the most symmetrical, which they look at when all that means is even. But if you can make your body look a certain way with the posing, it can help with kind of disguising some of your flaws and everything. So yeah, so I actually will sweat during this just because it is so much, but I will go 30 seconds of all those poses I just showed you, so the 4. I'll do each one for 30 seconds, and then I'll do that for a total of 5 rounds. So it's a total of 10 minutes of actually hard flexing. Seems funny, seems weird, but that is the show. You know, you don't just go to the show, look great, show up there and be like, oh, that you win. You have to like actually pose, and you're gonna have to have confidence and everything. So that's what I'm gonna work on, and then we'll get ready for Amore. All right, you guys can't tell, but I'm actually dripping with sweat because it's so warm here. It's actually 95 outside, it's like 70 in the house, but I'm sweaty, so I'm gonna have to just wipe off for a little bit. But you guys, if you've never done any of the posing, it's actually some of the hardest stuff I've ever done. The first time I ever did my show, we had a long time out on stage, which isn't normal. And I was actually, by the end of it, I was like shaking. Like I was trying to smile, my legs were just like that. Because you're just sitting up there and it's like just going up here and you're trying to flex the whole time for several minutes. And it's not just flexing like a chest or just flexing, you're flexing your whole body. You're trying to go from your feet all the way to your glutes, then you're going into the your abs and everything up. So it just makes you actually sweat and you're actually contracting. But yeah, so done with posing for the day, and now time to get dressed and get ready for the evening. On our way to practice, I'm now having my Powerade Zero. This gets me through the day, just gives me some flavor and it's sweet. But it's getting windy. We're actually it's like 95 today, and we're having a cold front coming in, so it's super windy right now. It's supposed to drop by over like 20 degrees over the week, by tomorrow. So cold front's coming in, so it's super windy out here. But we got a couple fun things planned with the kids. Just being honest, I probably won't be able to get a film that much. New rule with where I'm at, we're trying to stay away from cell phones on the field, which I totally respect, but doesn't do so good when I'm trying to get footage for YouTube, huh? But that's all right. So we're gonna go do that. It is about 5 o'clock right now. We're gonna be out here till about 7:30, and then we'll be going and grabbing some food for the evening before we have a very long day tomorrow. Tomorrow's my longest day of the week. Yesterday was like 18 hours. What was it, 16 and a half of total work time and stuff. Tomorrow's just as long, if not longer, because I have to throw in a couple extra sessions. So full day tomorrow, but we're gonna go rock this tonight. All right, we are done. It is 8:15. I just got home, but I am currently cooking some eggs, some potatoes. I get 4 ounces of potatoes, 5 egg whites, 2 whole eggs, and then I get a half of tablespoon of peanut butter to end my night, and then I make potatoes for the next morning, because tomorrow I'll be up at 4, and so I make my breakfast for the next day. So that is a wrap for myself. I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know, comment down below if there's anything you guys want to see. But getting super excited for this show. I'm really more excited just for it to be done so I can go eat. But that's the goal. But appreciate you guys watching and look forward to seeing you next time.